Hello, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineers. My name is Fashe Ochet. Today we want to proceed from where we stopped last time. Last time we noticed that we have done the GA for this, and we have explained why we decided to choose this particular spacing of column, knowing fully well that the length of your steel member is 6 meters, and from this point to this point is actually 6 meters, and also knowing fully well that the more the span, the more the depth of your member. So, and distance from here to here is 3 meters, from here to here is 3 meters. So we decided to use this 3 meters. Is that okay? Which automatically, definitely, is going to reduce the sizes of our members. Is that okay? All right. So therefore, today we want to proceed to modeling in what, and the software we'll be using is no other software than Protastructure. As you can see it here, this is the software we are going to be using, which is a Protastructure 2022. Is the software we are going to be using to design this particular drawing. Is that okay? You can see the ground floor plan and first floor plan. This we have done last time, and we have actually saved it as DXF. So if you want to learn how we came about this, I want to say you should go and watch the part 1 whereby we have done the introduction to this, and also the part 1 where we did the GA. Is that okay? So if you want to learn all the one we have done in the previous session, I will advise you to go and watch our part 1. Is that okay? Because this one is the part 2 whereby we are going to be using the software to analyze and design this particular plan. Is that okay? All right, so this is the GA which have been done last time, and we have superimposed them on the first floor. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So let's switch into the action. But at this point, I want to say, in case you have not clicked on like button, I want to say you should click on like button so that you're able to concentrate while you are watching this video. And in case this is your first time, I want to say you should subscribe. Is that okay? So that our subsequent video, click on the subscribe button and also the bell, so that as we release video, you'll be notified by YouTube. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So once you open your software, whichever one you are using, especially Protastructure, be it Protastructure 2018 or Protastructure 2021 or Protastructure 2022 or Protastructure 2024, and also the latest version now, presently as at time I'm producing this video, which is 2025, whichever one you are using, I want to say, once you have gotten to this place, the next thing to do is to import your DXF drawing that you have saved. Is that okay? So that's how I'll come to this place now. Under building setup, I'll come to external reference drawing. I'll click, and once I have clicked, I'll wait for it. Okay, this is the dialog box that just popped up. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'll click on what you can see this place that is saying what, add DXF. All right, so I'll click on it and wait for it to come up. Okay, last time I think we saved it in new. Let's look for new under desktop. Let's look for new. Okay, this is new. Let's check. Okay, office. Okay, yes, I think it was office. Yes, click on it, then I click on what, open, and let's wait for it. Okay, let's wait for it to come up. Is that okay? All right, here we go. So you can see it here now. So I'll click on what, active. Is that okay? Once I've clicked on the active, so you can now see it in the behind this dialog box. You can see it here. Can you see it? All right, so also I want the color. I'll click on the color. Yes, automatically it's there. So the next thing, I'm going to import the members. Is that okay? So I'll click on import. At this point, under the layer, is that okay? I'll click here. Is that okay? For the grid, you can see the grid. This particular place, you can see grid, and under the grid, for the grid under layer, what did I save it? I have what, and grid line. Can you see grid line? I check it, I click on OK. Then for the column, you can see column here. I also come to the under layer, I'll come to that what, column. Can you see CL? So I'll now click on what, on OK. And once that one is done, I'll click on what, on import, and let's wait for it to come up. Is that okay? All right, it's still coming up, so let's wait for it. Yes, it's still rolling, it's still coming up. Okay, so it has finished. Now if you look behind this dialog box, you see some axis with tag with what, numbers. So that is that. So I'll now click on what, on close. After that, the next thing I'll click on what, on close, on OK. Is that okay? All right, so you can now see what we are having now. Can you see what we are having? So you can see what we are having. This is what, these ones are walls. Is that okay? These ones are walls. Is that okay? These ones are walls. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing now, automatically our column, what you can see is 232 by 232, and what we are in need of is what, 230 by 230. Is that okay? So we can now adjust it here. Click on this place. Is that okay? And once I click, I can now see it here. I can click on the first one here, scroll down and click on what, on press my shift down and click on the last one here. Can you see all have been selected? I'll right click and then come to this place that says property. Yes, a dialog box will pop up. So let's see how we can adjust all of this at once. Is that okay? All right, so under the bid one, I'll select, click on it and come to this place that is what, column wise edit. So I'll click on it. A small dialog box will appear. Yes, I'll now make it what, 230. Is that okay? 230. Is that okay? I'll now click on OK. Automatically everything on this side will be adjusted. Can you see 230? I also come to the B2. Is that okay? Click on this again and make it what, 230. I'll click on OK. Automatically you can see everything have been what, adjusted. I'll click on close. So you can now see my columns now that they are what, 230 by 230. Is that okay? 230 by 230. Automatically everything have changed. Is that okay? So that is fine. So at this point now, the next thing, since my column have been positioned, is that okay, have been done automatically, and the dimension have been adjusted automatically also, the next thing is to put my what, my beams. Is that okay? All right, that is fine. So the next thing, how to go about inserting your beam now, I'll come to what, to modeling. From this modeling, I'll come to beam, and let's wait for it for a dialog box to appear. Is that okay? All right, let's wait for it. Here we go. So you can now see the width of my column is what, 230. So I'm going to use the what, 230. Is that okay? And the depth is 450. Is that okay? The depth is 450 in the sense that my beam, based on BS code or Euro code, my beam is what, 300, and my slab is what, 150. So if you now add the 300 plus 150, give us what, 450. Is that okay? So this place now I'm going to use what, 450. Is that okay? 450. So if I make this place 300, it then means that plus my slab is what, that's, if I should use 300 here, it means that my real beam is 150. Do you get now? So which is not okay. Is that okay? So that's that. So this is it. All right, I'll now start from this point here, insert it from here, come to this place, up to this place. Sorry, let me finish this place first, and I have my reasons for that. Is that okay? Let me finish this particular place first. Let's wait for it. It's hanging. Let's wait for it to come up. Okay, here we are. The reason why I'm using 450, I want to stop here first. Let me finish this place because there is what, there is a, this is where we have a what, first floor. Is that okay? If we look at this, you can see this place. Can you see this place void? And you can see this place, this is a roof, and you can see the first floor here. Is that okay? So that's why I want to concentrate on this particular area first. Is that okay? Before we come to this point. All right, so come back to this place. I'll come to this place again, do the same thing. Is that okay? And come to this place also. What's happening here? There's a shift. Okay, let's adjust this and escape. Let me escape first. Click on this, delete. I don't need shear wall. We don't need shear wall here. We don't need shear wall. Why is this one here? Let's let me adjust it. Double click on it. Let's wait for it to come up. Okay, come to this place now. My E2 eccentricity update. Okay, let's see, I'm coming. Eccentricity, no. Okay, if this is it, it's 230. If it's 230, let me come to this side here and make it I'm coming. This place, that should be 150. Sorry, yes, 115. Let me click on update. Okay, then it's going to be minus update. Correct. Can you see it now? Can you see what we are having here? So this is okay. So I can now delete this one now. Delete this one. Take the property of this one. Is that okay? I'll come here and insert it. Okay, come to this place. Okay, supposed to give us update. Okay, minus update. Okay, let me make it as 0 0 update. Correct, it's okay then. All right, so this one also okay, it's okay. All right, I don't need the wall. We don't need the wall here. We don't need this wall. Is okay, and this one also we don't need it. And then double click on this one and then come here and fix this one here. Is okay, and all this one that shifted, so let me just fix it. I'll delete these ones. Is that okay? I'll still delete it. Is that okay? This one here. Okay, this one is still here. This is a column. Okay. All right, I can come to this one now. Delete this, and finally delete this. Is that okay? Another thing. Okay. We don't have shear wall. We don't have wall, so let's remove that. Also, this one is not a shear wall. They are not shear walls. Is that okay? So they are not shear walls. I have to remove this. Let me remove all of this. Okay, let me take the properties of this one. Double click on it. Okay, we are having those issues. Okay, here. Sorry. All right, and this one also at this point here, and also at this point here, also at this point here, and at this point here, at this point here, at this point here. Let's check any shifting. Yes, at this point here. Okay, this one seems to be okay. Okay, all these ones are okay. So let me come back to this place now. Delete this and also this. Delete this and also this. Delete this and also this. Okay, we are deleting these ones because we don't need them. Is that okay? So we don't need them. All right, so okay, let me delete this one, and finally, okay, that's fine. Okay, so even this one, we don't need this one here. Okay, and this one, we don't need it. We don't need it here. This is staircase. So I'll not go back and take these properties of this. Sorry. Let me close this. This is my beam. Double click on it and take the property. Then from here, then to this point here. Okay, and also to this point here. All right, so and then take this one from here, meet this one here. Wait, why are we having this wall here? Correct. Okay, double click on this one again, take this one and come to this place. Okay, right click and then come to this side again from this point. Okay, I can just come down straight. Okay, to this point, right click and also come to this place here, then to this point, rest on this as a secondary beam. Okay, then come to this place again, from this point to this point. Okay, what else again? I think that is all. Is that okay? That is all. So let me now delete these ones. Is that okay? All these ones that are not needed, these ones, they are not needed. Is that okay? Let me just pause this video in order to reduce the length of this. What I just want to do now is to delete all these ones. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Okay, so you can now see that we have deleted them. So the next thing I'm going to do now, let me quickly come to this other aspect, this aspect here. All right, so now coming to this place, don't forget that the reason why we are having a, what do you call it, why we are having a 450 depth here is because we are having a slab. Is that okay? We're having slab here. So but in this place where we are not going to be having a, what do you call it, slab, I'm going to reduce the beam depth. Is that okay? So to the same 230 by what, 300. Let's use 300. Okay, let's use 300. Sorry, where is it? 300. Is that okay? So that is fine. I'll now come to this place now, click from here to this point here. Let's confirm. Okay, it's 230 by 300, fine. And also come to this place. Okay, sorry, let me put it here first. Escape, let me delete this. Okay, take the property of this, then proceed from here to this point here, and I can just run into this place. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. Okay, the next thing now I'm going to do now is to insert my slab. Is that okay? I'm going to insert my slab here. Are we together? I'm going to insert my slab here. Okay, all right. Okay, the next thing I'll come to what, to my modeling, and click on what, on slab. Okay, yes, load combination. I'll click on this. Let's wait for it. I'll click on this. Let's wait for it. Okay, here we are. So ideally I'm going to click on what, okay, but because I'm having a steel, is that okay, I will need to add steel to it. Is that okay? So I'll come to create different combination for steel member design. Is that okay? I'll select that one. Is that okay? And also define combination for roof line load, sorry, roof life load. Is that okay? I'll just click on this. There's no snow load, combination of rain, there's no all these ones here. Okay, I'll now click on what, on final. Okay, so let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. You can now see the combinations. You can see it for the steel and also for the concrete, everything we have their combination here. I can now click on what, on okay, and let's wait for the slab property to now pop up. Is that okay? All right. Okay, here we are. So you can now see now our beam depth. Is that okay? Is I'm using type 1. Why? Because my, what do you call it, the condition of my slab is that we are having a support at all end. Is that okay? For this side, this side, this side, this side, we're having support. That's why we're having type 1. We have different types here of slab. Can you see them? We have them here. So in this, in my own case, I'm using what, type 1. Is that okay? I will now come to this place. The depth of my slab is 150. 151st. Is that okay? So that is fine. Then beam region. Can you see? It's in what, beam region? You can see around the beam is beam region. So I'll come to loading. Now for the loading, we are talking of office. Is that okay? It's for office. Let's check. Let's check. VIP. I think let's look at this. Let's look at this. Office. This one is also drinking and what? And main lounge. Okay. First floor. Can you see VIP lounge? Is that okay? You can even see people sitting down here to discuss. Is that okay? And this one is an office down. So let's look at the purpose. You can see proposed office development. So this place is an office. Is that okay? This place is for an office. So therefore I'll come back to this place now. My dead load, my additional dead load, how we get this dead load is that our, what this place is telling us rather is that what is the additional load, because already self weight of our slab have been calculated, which is 3.6. But now in terms of the dead load, what this place is talking about is additional load apart from the slab itself. After casting the slab, are we together? After casting the slab, what additional dead load is going to come on top of the slab? There any other load that's going to come on top of the slab in terms of dead load than what, your tiles and your partition load. And when it comes to tiles, the tile load is what, 1.2, either tiles or terrazzo, whichever one is 1.2. Then our partition load is what, 0.5. So if you now add 1.2 plus 0.5, it gives us what, 1.7. Is that okay? So now come to the imposed load, which is the life load. Is that okay? Which definitely is going to sit on what, on our slab. Is that okay? Including you are part of the life load. Is that okay? Moving load. Is that okay? I'll right click on it. Then you can now see different load for residential, for dormitories and the rest. So our own case is what, is office. So let's now look for office for general use. Okay, you can see office area above ground. Can you see now? Office area at or below ground. Can you see it here? So our own is what, above ground. Is that okay? Where we are considering, so which is what, 2.5. Is that okay? I'll click on it. Let's check something if it will be okay, because there are things we need to consider. Okay, where is it? Okay, here. Okay, main lounge. Can you see where people will sit down and eat and the rest? Is that okay? So it's still okay. 2.5 is very okay. So I can now come back here. Since I've choose 2.5, I can now come to this place and begin to insert. Is that okay? I will insert it. I will insert. So let's wait for it to appear. Here we go. You can see it here. So click on this one again. Click on this. Oh, sorry. Okay, that place is not going to work. Click on this place. and this place is not going to work. Okay, this place it works here. Okay, so now the next question now is, now that it's not working, I'm trying to click, it's not working, isn't it? As you can see the plate that is being highlighted around. Can you see how it goes? Can you see how it goes? And if I come to this other one too, the same thing. If I come to this place too, you can now see what I'm having. If I come to this place, you can see what I'm having, isn't it? The next question is, how do you go about it? It's very simple. So just come back to general. You can see beam region. I'm not going to use beam region because of what I'm facing. I'll click on what? Pick point. Is that okay? I'm going to pick point now. I'll come to this first point, click on the first point, this point, and this point, and finally this point, and let's wait for it. Can you see? Successfully inserted. So I'll come to this place, close it, cancel that one rather. I'll click on this place, this point, and also this point. Can you see it now? Alright, so I'll also come to this place, so cancel it, cancel this one here, then come to this place now, click on this, click on this, click on this, and finally on this. Can you see it has appeared? Can you see these values here? A13, A5, A14, A4. They are for this, so I will have to cancel it. Is that okay? I'll click on this cancel, then to continue. Is that okay? To have another one, this one here, this one here, this one here, and finally this one here. Correct. So now can I see what we are having? Let me now close this. Can you see it now? So this is what we are having. So this one now is our staircase area. Is that okay? So therefore, let's now see what is happening. Don't forget that this particular place is your wall. Is that okay? There's going to be a wall here, but from the architect. Is that okay? This one, we have no much business with it. Is that okay? Our major concentration is what is the structural aspect. This one is just a wall. Is that okay? That they are going to raise. Though we can project our what do you call it? Our beam. Yes, we can project beam here. Beam here. Is that okay? Yes, we can project beam. But let's check if this one is going up. Is that okay? Let's confirm it. If it's going up. Okay, it's still going up. Is that okay? Based on this, it's still going up. This one is going up. This one is going up. Okay, this one is also going up. This side, this one is going up. This one is going up. Okay, so in that case, that means I'm going to have a. Let me take the properties of this and have it as a form of a cantilever from here to this point here. Correct. Then from this point to this point here, so that it will be the one to hold the block. Understand? To break the ground floor block and the first floor block. Is that okay? I think we also have this one here. All right. Is that okay? So this one also is a wall around here. Major walls from this point to this point. Okay, this is the major wall. Okay, and this one also, these are the major walls. Okay, since we also have it here, let's just put it here. Since we have it there, let's just put it here. Is that okay? Since they are going to raise the block, rather not build, they are going to raise the block in those places, so let's just have this to bridge it. Is that okay? All right, so let's come to this other side too and do the same thing. This place here. Okay, do we have here? No, it's from here. Okay, let's see if that will pass. If not, we'll change it. Okay, all right, we do have here. Okay, it seems we have here. Yes. Okay, and this one stop here. Okay, all right, and this one. Okay, let me pause it because to reduce the length of this video, I'll just come. And finally now on this particular one. Okay, all right, so we have successfully done all of this. So let's check our 3D and see what we have done so far. So good. Is that okay? So I'll come to this place now and right click on this and then come to 3D physical model. Let's see what we have done so far. Let's wait for it to come up. So here we are. Here we go. Can you see it now? See what we are having. Don't forget that, as I said, they are going to be raising block. Is that okay? From here like this up to this level, which is they are still going to raise block from here like this up. Is that okay? Because without this beam, understand, we are going to have a straight column. You can imagine the height from straight walls from here like this up without anything bridging it. Is that okay? At least with this particular column, the load is only the self weight of the blocks from here down that this place will be carrying. Then the other blocks up will be carried by this by this cantilever beam. Is that okay? So that is that. So therefore, let's now proceed. You can now see what we are having. Can you see it now? This is what we are having. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So the next thing now, I haven't done this, explain this one now. The next thing is to do what? Is to insert our story. Is that okay? Is to insert our story. Is that okay? So that is that. So let's go and insert our story. I'll come to what? Video set out and come to this place now and click on what? Insert story. Is that okay? Insert story. Okay, so how many story is 2? Is that okay? Let me say yes, of course. Click on generate member from what selected story. I'll click on what? On OK and say yes. So let's wait for it to generate the story for us. Okay, so you can now see what we are having now. Can you see it? Can you see what we are having? So but we are going to be doing some editing. Is that okay? We are going to be editing this particular place. Is that okay? So let's start. Is that okay? From this point here, from this point, don't forget that from our AutoCAD, you can see what we are having here. You can now see this place. You can now see this column here, which represents this place here. Is that okay? Which represents this particular place here, this particular place, isn't it? So from here like this now, it's a different story. So it's the first floor. Why this place is still part of what? Ground floor. You have to understand that. Is that okay? So that is that. Let's now go so that we can understand it better. So I'll come to this place now. You see everything on this story 2 plan. On this story 2 plan. Is that okay? I'm going to remove them. Is that okay? So let me go to the plan, click here, and then double click on this. Yes, here we are. I'll now click on what? Select this one. Is that okay? Yes, select this one, delete this. Also these ones all will be deleted. Is that okay? Because what I'm doing, this is what I'm going to be doing to all. I'm going to delete everything all around like this, all through up to this point. Is that okay? So I'll pause this video to quickly do that in order to reduce the length of this video. See what I'm doing, which I'm going to do. Can you see? Can you see now? This is what I'm going to do to all from here like this up to this point. So let me pause the video. So finally, let's now do this one together. Delete this one, delete this one, delete this one. Can you see now? So therefore, let's now recheck our 3D view and see what we have. Can you now see it now? Can you now see it? So you can now see what we are having. Can you see it now? So this is how we are going to be doing it. So now, having achieved this one like this, so you can now see that this place now. So let me remove the slab first. Let me remove the slab. Story 2. Click on this. Okay. Select this one. Press my shift key down. Click on this. Then remove the slab. Slab, yes. Okay. Now, I haven't done that. So my roof beam, before I forget, okay, let me come to the roof beam. Click on this. Okay, click on this. Then press my shift key down. Then click on this. Okay, then right click and click on where is it? Okay, edit section and material. Okay, it's another way of editing your members, and I'm going to explain. I want to reduce the depth of this beam. Why? Because we don't have slab here, isn't it? We are not having slab there, so we are not having slab here, isn't it? So, and we are using 450, and we have explained how we came about 450. So on that ground, since there's no slab, I'm going to remove the thickness of the slab from this beam, which is a what? 150. So here I'm going to have what? 300. Is that okay? Which becomes my what? My roof beam. So I'll now click on what? On OK. Correct. So everything automatically been what? Been adjusted. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So now let's now work on the height. Is that okay? The height of this particular place. Is that okay? Let's now work on the height. Is that okay? All right, that's fine. So to do that, I'll come to what? Okay, building setup. I'll come to what? This place. Then edit story. Let's wait for it to appear. So now we have story 1 3000, story 2 3000. Don't forget that our story 1, the story 1 here is what? Is the multipurpose event center, which definitely you expect it to be you expect it to be higher in terms of height compared to what? To this place, to this first floor. Is that okay? We cannot be using the same 3 meter. So from the architect, this is what? This is 3.9. Why this other one is what? Is 3 meters. Is that okay? So that's fine. So I'll come back to this place now. I'll make it what? 3,900. 3,900. Is that okay? And this place is what? 3000. Is that okay? All right, I'll now click on what? On okay. Now this place now is a default. You can always leave it. Is that okay? Depending on the what do you call it, your technical report, is okay, the soil report that you are having, is okay, to tell you the at what depth they are able to get a reasonable allowable stress of soil, is okay, which is we call soil bearing capacity, is okay. So that is that. So 3900, and this one, okay, what other thing? Okay, I will now click on what? On okay. I will say yes. So you can now see that the height now, can you see? Can you now see the height now? So we have adjusted it, is that okay? So since we have adjusted it now, the next thing is to enter what? Enter my load value. Don't forget, this is my staircase, is that okay? To enter my what? My wall load, is that okay? Then after I've entered the wall load, then I think at this point we can now pause this video, or let me say we are going to stop the video when we finish the wall load. The next class we can now do what? Put the steel and further the design, is that okay? All right, so at this point, in case you have not clicked on like button, I want to say give this video a thumbs up, and this video is your first time, I want to say you should subscribe to Ekidel, and please don't forget to tell others about what we are doing in Ekidel, and how Ekidel, through God and through Ekidel, many lives have been helped. So in order for others to also be helped, I want to say don't forget to tell people about Ekidel. So thank you so much, and for those who have been subscribing, I've been telling people about Ekidel, we want to say thank you so much, and God bless all of us together. Is that okay? All right, so let's come back now. Looking at this, the next thing we are going to do is to put our wall. Don't forget our height. Our height from this point to this point is what? Is 3000, isn't it? That's fine. So I will now come now and click on this. Is that okay? Click on this, then right click and click on what? Edit load. Where is it? Correct. Edit load. Is that okay? Edit load. I can decide to do it from here, or I can go to the plan and do it. Is that okay? I can go to the plan and do it, or let it come up first. I'll go to the plan and do it. Is that okay? So let's wait for it. Okay, it has come up, so let me cancel it so that I can do it from the plan view. Is that okay? I can do it from 3D view, I can do it from plan view, but let's go for plan view for better understanding. Is that okay? So I'll cancel it. All right, so I'll click here, then plan view. This is story 2. I'll go to story 1 plan, double click on story 1 plan. Correct. I'll now click on this, then right click and put what? Edit load. Is that okay? So here we are. I'll come to what? Wall load. Can you see wall load? Then after click on the wall load, so let's wait for it to the property to appear. Is that okay? So here we are. So now the wall unit weight we are using is what? Is 3.47. Is that okay? If you want to know how we got this, watch our videos, or let me just explain. Now the unit weight of your block is what? 2.87. Is that okay? 2.87. So if you now see, let me see, here's my calculator. Okay, it's 2.87. Let's come up. The unit weight of our block, kilonewton per meter square, is what? 2.87. Is that okay? So that is that. Now don't forget that this 2.87 per meter square, we are going to plaster it, isn't it? And the plastering of the inside is 0.3. Is that okay? Then if you have to plaster the outside again, which is plus what? 0.3, give us total what? 0.6. So if you now add the total plaster of the block inside and outside to the unit weight of the block itself plus 2.87, we are having what? Can you see? 3.47. So that's how we got this what? The unit weight, wall unit weight, as what? 3.47. Is that okay? That is fine. Now you can now see the average load already per meter. Is that okay? With the height of 3000, this height we are having what? 10.41 kilonewton per meter. But this is not the actual height of our what? Of our story 1. Is that okay? So where we are going to insert where we are going to put our wall. So if you now come to this place now, don't forget it's 3 meters. Is that okay? 3 meters. Now out of these 3 meters, our roof beam have covered what? 300 millimeter. Is that okay? So minus 300, this is what? 2700. That's 2.7. Is that okay? 2700. So where our block is going to cover now is what? 2700 millimeter. If you now add that of the thickness of the roof beam to it, which is 300, give us a total height of what? 3 meters. That's fine. Okay, at this point now I'll make it what? 2700. sorry. So you can now see it now that our average load is now what, 9.369. Is that okay? So that's fine. What's the thickness of our wall is what, 230. Is that okay? So 230. All right, that's fine. So I now come to this video and what, and click. And once I've clicked, can you see 9.369? Is that okay? Which is the average load already appears. So I'll now click on what, on OK. Is that okay? So I'll click on OK and let's wait for it. All right. So now you can now see that the total, you can see that it has changed. Is that okay? The color have changed. I'll click on it, then right click and click on what, copy load. I'll click on copy load. Yes, I'll click on this. Sorry, I'll click on this. Okay, it's copied already. So what next I'll do now, I'll select, because I want to select everything. Okay, let me just click on this. Let's see. Click on this, go down and select shift and select this one. Let's wait. Okay, all have been selected, but don't forget that we are not going to put wall on all of them. Is that okay? So I'll deselect. Let me see if I can deselect these ones. Which one will take time? This one will take more time. Okay, let me escape. This one will take more time. So let me click on this. Let me just select this. Select this one. Okay, select this. Select this one and this one. Sorry, my mouse. So let me just pause this video, because what I want to do now is just to select this. Is that okay? Just to select these ones. So let me just pause the video. Is that okay? That's fine. Okay, looking at this now, you can now see that we have selected the only place that we are going to be having what, wall, isn't it? So I'll now right click and click on what, on paste load. So let's wait for it. Okay, the load have been what, pasted. But if you look at this place now, this is the place where people are going to pass. So I can't block this place. So automatically I'll remove this wall load. Is that okay? It's not going to have a wall load. So delete wall load, delete load. Okay, I'll click on okay. Yes. All right, for easy access. Is that okay? I'm not going to block this place. Is that okay? I'm not going to block this place. All right, that's fine. So let's now see what we have so far. Let me click on this. Can you now see it now? Can you see what we are having now? Can you see it now? So you can now see what we are having. Is that okay? So that is that. So let me change the color of this. I don't like this color. So based on our calculation, can you now see that our beam, sorry, our wall is at the bottom, exactly at the bottom of what, of this beam? Can you see it now? So that is fine. So all right, so let me quickly show you how to change this one, and then I think that will be, let me see. Okay, so now here we are. Okay, so let's see. Now let's go down to where we're having a wall load. Where we're having wall. Let's go down. Okay, partition wall. So you can now see this place, partition wall hash. I'll click on this and let's wait for a dialog box to appear. I will now look for the one that I want. This one. Okay, no. Okay, this one is better. Okay, this one is okay. Okay, I prefer this, so I'll click on this. Is that okay? So it has appeared. I'll now click on this one, try to increase it. Is that okay? The opacity, I'm trying to increase it. Is that okay? All right, I think it's okay like this. I'll now click on what, on OK, and let's wait for it. Can you see it now? Can you see it? If you want to increase it, is that okay? Let me click on it. Let's go straight down. If you want to increase it, you can increase it. Is that okay? Partition wall, this hash. Okay, sorry, I don't need this one again. Bring it here and click on OK. Correct. Can you see now? Can you see now it's looking real as a wall, isn't it? All right, but don't forget that on our AutoCAD, the whole of this place, there's no wall, isn't it? There's no wall. It's purely like a form of a hall. Is that okay? So therefore, let's go and do our adjustment. Is that okay? To this. Is that okay? I'll come to this place now. Go to my plan. Okay, you can see this place, the whole of this place, there's no what? No wall. Because if you look at it, it's from here, from this edge to this staircase, isn't it? From this edge to this staircase. So I'll come to this place now. From this edge now to this staircase, no wall. So I'll click on this, right click, and click on what? Delete load. Is that okay? I'll click on OK. So can you see it now? So I'll go to my 3D. Let's now see that place. Can you see? Sorry, I'm coming. Can you see now? Can you see the whole of this place now? Can you see? So automatically I can remove this column. Is that okay? So can you see it now? This is the place for the launch. Is that okay? Can you see it now? Can you see? All right. So this is how to go about it. Is that okay? So that is fine. So at this point we are going to stop here to reduce the length of this video. We are already about 41 minutes plus. Is that okay? Getting to 42. So we now stop at this point. Can you see what we are having now? Can you now see what we are having? Perfect modeling is what we have done now. Can you see? Can you see? Very, very okay. So that is that. Is there another thing? Okay, I think that's all. So next time, in our next video, we are going to do the steel aspect, which is this place. Is that okay? Which is here around this place. We are going to work on this particular aspect. Is that okay? This particular aspect to now to come up with what we are seeing here from the rooftop. Can also have something like this. Is that okay? So that's what we are going to do in our next video for this. Is that okay? So that is that. All right. So if this video you have benefited from this video, I want to say you should still click on what? On like button and tell people. Most importantly, also tell people about what? Ekidel. Is that okay? We have what we call Ekidel mentorship class, whereby we train you specially from beginning to the end. Beyond what you are saying here, there are some things I'll be explaining. We'll be explaining further beyond what I'm explaining here for better understanding and for some reasons why we are doing some things. That is one. And secondly, we also have what we call a master class. In master class, that one you don't need to learn everything. You only need to learn any aspect of design that you don't understand. For example, we want to learn how to design pile foundation. You can enroll and you'll be taught for what? You'll be taught what? Pile foundation. That's master class. Or you know how to design this pile, but you don't know how to design for seismic. You don't know how to do a seismic design and you want to learn that aspect. That's where a master class comes in. Is that okay? And I also have Ekidel group, whereby you see many engineers globally have come together to help each other to solve each other's problem. For example, if I encounter any challenge here, I can quickly post it on that platform, which is what? Ekidel group. And as many who are online at that moment will quickly respond based on their experience to help me to do what? To solve the problem. And many times we have started this. There's something we call a talk show, whereby every Saturday globally we normally have a talk show whereby all the group will be connected and will be sharing our experiences based on the topic. Is that okay? The topic for the day. You now discover that those who are students, those who are learned, and those who are yet to reach that level will also be sharing their own ideas. And those who have not known that particular who have not gone through that experience, they also learn from it. So it's actually Ekidel group is a place I will say you should try your best to be. Is that okay? So that is that. So thank you very much. Till I see you next time in our next video. I want to say God bless Ekidel and God bless us all. Bye.